The tapes, the texts, the leaked recordings. Cardi B and Offset have had content surface in 2026 that has the internet in a chokehold. From Selena Powell's bedroom footage to Cardi's own accusations about revenge videos, these two keep giving the public more to dissect. So let us break down every piece of leaked content, every viral moment, and every accusation surrounding Cardi B and Offset in 2026, and trace exactly how it all connects. The year 2026 began with Offset trending, not for music, not for a feature, not for a business deal. Selena Powell sparked online speculation after posting a video on January 2nd, 2026, that appeared to show her in bed with rapper Offset, Cardi B's ex-husband. The clip spread across social platforms, fueling gossip and speculation about whether the pair had spent New Year's Day together. Now, the footage itself was not what people expected. In the footage circulating online, Powell is seen lying in bed beside a man who appears to be fast asleep. She pans the camera to his face before flashing a middle finger. The man did not appear aware that any of this was happening. He was out cold, and Selena Powell had her phone pointed at him. The caption she used made things even more provocative. Powell captioned the post, "Made a tape last night. All you heard was him in the video, LOL," before adding, "Offset, you sleepy boy." That caption alone was enough to blow it up. By suggesting that all you heard was him, Powell implied that the rap star was oversatisfied by the encounter. The next day, Powell doubled down. On January 3rd, 2026, Powell reposted the same video on her X account, this time including a link to the full tape on her OnlyFans. She added the hashtag #ZaftOffset to the post and disabled the comments. This was a deliberate move. She was monetizing the moment, and the internet was eating it up. Now here's the important thing to note. Offset has yet to release any statement, confirming or denying the controversial influencer's claim. He said nothing, no denial, no confirmation, just silence. Offset has not responded publicly. As the clip circulated, the silence became part of the spectacle. And what about Cardi B? Despite the viral attention, Cardi B has remained publicly silent about the incident. She has not addressed the video directly on social media or through representatives. Nothing from Cardi either. That silence was its own kind of statement, but the internet was not going to stay quiet. The couple married in 2017 and shared children, but have also experienced highly publicized separations and legal disputes. As a result, any claim involving infidelity attracts outsized interest, and that interest was at an all-time high. Now, this is not the first time Selena Powell has inserted herself into Offset's world. This is not the first time Powell has linked herself to Offset. In 2017, she claimed to be pregnant with the rapper's child. The rumors resurfaced in 2018 when Cardi B announced her own pregnancy with her and Offset's first child. Both Offset and Cardi B quickly denied the claims, emphasizing that they had never met Powell and had no form of communication with her. Powell escalated matters by releasing a paternity test and ultrasound images online. That history is what made the January 2026 tape land the way it did. But the footage existed, it was circulating, and nobody involved was saying a word. The rapid spread of the clip and its disappearance underline how quickly unverified content can dominate online conversation. In the absence of official statements, the story continues to reflect the volatile intersection of celebrity, social media, and digital rumor culture. And this was only January. The timing of Powell's latest post is particularly sensitive. Offset and Cardi B have been navigating a highly publicized and turbulent separation. Their divorce was still being processed. Co-parenting arrangements were still being worked out. Custody discussions were still in motion. And here was Selena Powell posting footage from Offset's bed. Powell, who has served time in the past for probation violations, continues to use her social media platforms and OnlyFans account to leverage these reveal moments. While many fans and commenters have met this latest video with skepticism, citing her admitted history of fabrication, the post has nonetheless achieved its apparent goal of dominating the holiday news cycle. That is the thing about these leaked tapes. Real or not, they dictate the conversation. And as 2026 continued, the conversation only got louder. Before the Selena Powell tape kicked off 2026, there was already a foundation of leaked content between Cardi B and Offset that set the stage for everything that followed, and the most serious accusation came from Cardi herself. During a live X Spaces session, Cardi B accused Offset of something that crossed a legal line. She claims he has harassed her, conspired with gossip bloggers to tarnish her image, and, in the most shocking revelation, leaked explicit videos of them to a man she was romantically involved with. Let that sit for a second. According to Cardi, Offset took private recordings of the two of them, recordings made during their marriage, and sent them to a man she was dating. He sent a text message to somebody I was dealing with of us having sex, Cardi alleged. This was not a rumor someone started. This came from Cardi herself, in her own words, on a live broadcast. And she did not stop there. Cardi detailed Offset's alleged fixation on her love life, saying he has gone to extreme lengths to interfere. She accused him of weaponizing their past intimacy, crossing boundaries in an attempt to control her narrative. According to Cardi, Offset was also leaving her voice messages designed to tear her down. He harasses me, leaves me voicemails, and tries to lower my self-esteem, she stated. She described a pattern, not a one-time outburst, not a single argument, a sustained effort to interfere with her life. She suggested that Offset has been monitoring her movements and reacting poorly whenever she spends time with someone new. She also alleged that he has been working behind the scenes with gossip bloggers, manipulating the media to control the public's perception of her. Now, the man Cardi was seeing had become public knowledge. Cardi is rumored to be dating Houston Texans wide receiver Stephon Diggs after they were seen out together. Diggs later moved to the New England Patriots, and the two went public. In June 2025, Diggs acknowledged their relationship publicly with an Instagram post about Cardi's nail design featuring his name. So here's the picture. Cardi has moved on. She is dating an NFL star. She is building a new chapter, and according to her, Offset was doing everything he could to undermine that chapter, including sending intimate footage of their relationship to the new man she was involved with. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with. Cardi B is claiming that Offset is participating in revenge porn against her. That term, revenge porn, carries weight. Currently, 49 states have laws against revenge porn, but the allegations did not stop at the explicit videos. Cardi also made claims about threats. This guy is upset that I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was going to take away his life, saying he was going to take away my life. Cardi claimed of Offset. Those are allegations of a murder-suicide threat from Cardi's mouth on a public broadcast. He leaves me voice notes trying to pull my self-esteem to the ground, and I'm so tired of it. Cardi added that she was tired of him leaving her explicit voicemails, and there was more about what was happening inside her own home. She revealed that Offset's rumored new partner had overstepped boundaries by entering her home, the very house she purchased. That detail was not lost on people watching. Cardi bought the house, and someone connected to Offset was inside it. You've been harassing me and harassing the man that I've been dealing with for months already. The on and off again couple have had several public fallouts over the past few years and are still in the process of getting divorced. Meanwhile, on the legal front, TMZ reports that he is not contesting Cardi's home as the primary residence. He is, however, seeking legal joint custody and requesting the court to establish child support terms. So you have a woman alleging harassment, revenge tactics, and threats, and a man seeking joint custody in court. Both things happening simultaneously. The leaked videos, the accusations, the legal filings, they all overlap in a way that makes this one of the messiest celebrity separations in recent memory. Now, if the explicit video allegations were the fire, the leaked text messages were the gasoline that got poured on months earlier, and they told their own story. In December 2024, Offset's Instagram DMs surfaced online. The leaked Instagram DMs showcased a heated exchange between the two, with Offset questioning the paternity of their newborn daughter, and Cardi accusing his mother of theft. The screenshots quickly circulated online, reigniting interest in their tumultuous relationship. Offset questioning the paternity of his own child. That was the headline, but the messages went further than that. Cardi hit back, calling out an alleged mistress and accusing Offset's mother of mistreating her. Everyone knows about you and Pri. Everyone knows that's your girlfriend, she wrote. And on top of that, you couldn't stand up like a man for culture. Shia and your mom robbed me cold. Those messages, whether leaked through a hack or released intentionally, painted a picture of two people who were at war behind closed doors. And once they hit the internet, there was no taking them back. Cardi addressed this publicly. On December 15th, she addressed the viral messages during a Twitter Spaces session, confirming their authenticity, but emphasizing that the drama is a thing of the past. She did not deny them. She did not say they were fake. She confirmed them, but she also tried to downplay the situation. Cardi downplayed the incident, stating it was a hack, and clarified that the events were old news. Old news or not, The messages were now part of the public record, and Cardi was not done sharing. During that same Twitter Spaces session, Cardi B has sparked new controversy in her on and off relationship with Offset after sharing explicit messages from her estranged husband, who seems to be pleading for a reconciliation. Over the weekend, the Bronx rapper posted a screenshot on X of a private text exchange where Offset begged her for intimacy, despite their ongoing divorce. In the leaked messages, Offset urged Cardi to come over, but she firmly rejected his advances. The messages showed Offset begging. That is what they showed. A man who, according to Cardi, was simultaneously harassing her and also begging her to come back. Although Cardi later deleted the post, it quickly reignited speculation about the ongoing turbulence in their relationship. She put it out there, let the internet screenshot it, and then removed it. But the damage, or the message, depending on how you see it, was already delivered. Offset has not yet addressed the leaked texts publicly, which add yet another layer to their roller coaster romance. This comes shortly after Offset's X account was reportedly hacked, resulting in the release of private conversations between the two. And on the other side of it, despite their messy split, Cardi says they have been co-parenting much better as they navigate their divorce. And it was a hack, she stated, later adding, "Stead is old. It's not on purpose. I will never get back with this nay. But I'm not even gonna lie. We've been peaceful for a week, so we like the energy. I don't bother you. You don't bother me." So in one breath, Cardi was saying things were peaceful. In another, she was sharing messages where Offset was begging for reconciliation. And in still another conversation, she was accusing him of sending revenge content to her new boyfriend. None of these versions of reality seemed to fit together, but all of them were happening at the same time. Cardi filed for divorce in August, a month before giving birth to their third child. Since then, both artists have been navigating the complexities of co-parenting while maintaining separate personal lives. 3 children together. A divorce still in progress. Leaked texts, leaked DMs, and a growing list of public accusations. The messages were just one part of a much larger picture. As if the bedroom footage from January was not enough, Selena Powell came back for a second round in March 2026. This time, she went on a podcast and shared details about what Offset is supposedly like behind closed doors. And what she described was not the behavior of someone who has moved on. During an appearance on the One Night with Steiny podcast, Powell said Offset frequently brings up Cardi B during their pillow talk conversations. When all the cameras are down, he's not online. All this man wants to do is go gamble and cuddle and talk about Cardi B all day. According to Powell, Offset cannot help himself. Every conversation circles back to his ex-wife. She gave a specific example to illustrate the point. I could be like, "How's the weather?" He'd be like, "It's really nice. But you know what? I think it's cold where Cardi's at. And you know what, F that B? Because when I was with her, it was warm. Like, I swear to God, it's so crazy how he talks about her." Powell added, "Now, there are a few things to consider here. First, the source. This is Selena Powell. Often labeled a controversial figure, she is frequently linked to online scandals, a provocative persona, and headline-making claims. She commands a sizable following on Instagram, with around 3.3 million followers. She has a documented track record of making claims that generate attention. Because of this history, entertainment analysts and fans alike have urged caution in assessing the latest allegations. Powell's past behavior has led many observers to view new claims involving her with skepticism. But here's the thing, even if you factor in that skepticism, the fact that Powell is inserting herself into the Cardi Offset conversation in 2026 is a story in itself. She is claiming a level of access to Offset that, if true, would mean he is spending time with the same woman who embarrassed him on camera, who posted him sleeping, and who previously faked a pregnancy with his name on it. And Powell was not finished. Before the podcast appearance, she had already made additional claims in January. In January, Powell escalated matters with another explosive claim involving the former Migos rapper. In a now-deleted Instagram story, she alleged that Offset had threatened to shoot Cardi B's boyfriend, NFL star Stefon Diggs, and that he refused to repay a $15,000 sum she said he owed her. That claim about threatening to shoot Stefon Diggs made its way across the internet. Cardi B is calmly reacting to that leaked recording of her estranged husband allegedly threatening to shoot her new boo in the knee. a threat to shoot an NFL player in the knee. If that is true, the intention would be clear: to end a professional football career. To attack the man Cardi was building a life with. Whether those claims hold up or not, they dominated the conversation. Back in January, Powell accused Offset of threatening her and even owing her more than $15,000. Additionally, she also claimed he speaks negatively about Cardi's infant son, whom she shares with NFL star Stefon Diggs. That last part hit people differently. Speaking negatively about an infant, whether true or fabricated, the allegation alone was enough to generate thousands of reactions online. And through all of this, what was Offset's response? Offset also wasn't the biggest fan of the videos, tweeting, "Good rollout, NPR." That was one of his few public statements about the whole situation, framing the leaks and the drama as a publicity stunt. He has since deactivated his X account and his Instagram account after letting off a string of X posts. He went dark, deactivated, off the grid. While Cardi was on tour, doing press and promoting her album, Offset was disappearing from the platforms where all the drama was playing out. So after all the leaked tapes, the viral messages, the podcast claims, and the explosive X Spaces rants, where are Cardi B and Offset in April 2026? Cardi is in the middle of a career resurgence. Cardi B is stepping confidently into a new chapter in April 2026, launching her own hair care line, celebrating fresh legal victories, and openly discussing personal transformation following her 2024 divorce from Offset, while continuing her sold-out Little Miss Drama tour and teasing future music projects. She headlined Madison Square Garden. Cardi B just had a full-circle moment in New York City, shutting down Madison Square Garden with 2 completely sold-out shows on her Little Miss Drama tour. This marks the first time the rapper has headlined the legendary venue. The tour has been a major milestone for Cardi, with surprise guests and a 37-song setlist spanning her career. But even at the top of her game, Offset found a way back into the narrative. Cardi B's drama with Offset appears far from over after she accidentally name-dropped him live on stage. Cardi B accidentally name-dropped her ex and baby daddy Offset while rapping the chorus of her track, Bartier Cardi. The Safe rapper was filmed performing the chorus from her track, Bartier Cardi, which includes her ex's name. Though she typically avoids referring to the Migos member, she unfortunately slipped up amid her performance. That moment went viral. The footage spread everywhere. Cardi on stage at Madison Square Garden accidentally saying the name she has been trying to avoid. Fans caught it, clipped it, and circulated it within minutes. Beyond the tour, Cardi has been making moves in business. Cardi, 33, is preparing to launch Grow Good Beauty, her hair care line, on April 15th. And in the legal department, she is winning. In a significant legal development, a federal judge in Texas dismissed a $50 million copyright infringement lawsuit against Cardi on March 30, 2026. The suit claimed her 2025 hit Enough Miami improperly used elements from the song Greasy Fry Bread featured in the FX series Reservation Dogs. The judge ruled that further amendments to the complaint would be futile. On a personal level, the Grammy-winning rapper appeared on the Aspire with Emma Grade podcast on March 31, 2026, where she described feeling reborn after filing for divorce from Offset. "I feel like last year a new person was reborn," Cardi said. "I don't know if it was the divorce. I don't know if something woke me up. I feel like I'm definitely a new person." Cardi has spoken about owning her narrative. In the podcast with Emma Grade, Cardi discussed learning from earlier business deals and prioritizing investments that build long-term wealth. "I was tired of making everyone else rich," she remarked. Her personal life continues to generate conversation. She welcomed her 4th child, a son with NFL star Stefon Diggs, in late 2025. Recent reports suggest the couple has faced challenges. Though Cardi has focused publicly on personal growth and professional momentum, Cardi also seemingly dissed Diggs amid reports that the two have also split. So even the new relationship may not have survived the constant scrutiny. Cardi has also teased what comes next musically. Looking ahead, Cardi has teased plans for another album in 2026, aiming for a faster turnaround than previous projects. In late 2025 interviews, she expressed a desire for a new era with a different sound, signaling creative evolution. Following the success of Am I the Drama, which peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Canadian Albums chart and received strong critical attention for its genre-blending approach. And Offset. He remains a topic of conversation whether he wants to be or not. Offset, meanwhile, has remained a topic of conversation. Earlier this month, influencer Selena Powell claimed on the One Night with Steiny podcast that the rapper still talks about Cardi constantly. That is the state of affairs. Cardi is on tour, launching products, winning lawsuits, and looking forward. Offset is navigating custody, dealing with leaked recordings, and staying off social media. And between them sits a trail of leaked tapes, leaked texts, leaked DMs, and leaked accusations that define the first quarter of 2026. The question people keep asking is whether this saga is over. The answer, based on everything that has happened, is no. One thing is clear: the Cardi and Offset saga is far from over. Whether this feud escalates further or takes an unexpected turn toward reconciliation remains to be seen. The Little Miss Drama Tour has showcased her as a performer at the top of her game, with high production values and emotional connection to audiences. Industry observers note that Cardi's ability to navigate public scrutiny while building multiple revenue streams sets her apart in hip-hop. From chart-topping singles to business ventures, she continues to expand her influence beyond music. The tapes leaked, the internet reacted, and Cardi kept moving. That has been the story of 2026 so far. And based on the pattern, there is more to come. The only real question is what leaks next and who does the leaking.